Okay guys, this is gonna be a different type of video. Over like the last couple weeks, I've been getting really dialed in on ads, looking at how to grow my businesses through paid ads. And one of my software is Deal Sniper. I just started my ad campaigns. And there's a couple of things that I've seen and things that I'm learning along the way that has been sticking out to me. And I've already made a few tweaks that I wanna share in this video right now. And hopefully you guys can avoid these before you start ads. So this campaign right here, this is one of my campaigns. I started it last week. And it lasted, as you see, I spent $291. I was like a $135 a day campaign, and it lasted like 2.5 days. Deal Sniper is $30 a month, so pretty low ticket. So this is something alarming right here. So for every $58 we're spending, we're getting one $30 conversion. And we got 5 website purchases. Not the most ideal, but I feel like someone that's just looking at this at a broad view would think, okay, we need better ads. But what I'm learning just from mentors and just doing my own research, we have to look at the data first before we can ever come to a conclusion on, is it the ad? Is it the landing page? Is it the checkout page? We don't know until we look at the data. So one alarming thing, what I saw for this campaign is this right here. Let's look at our click-through rate, CTR right here. Out of 100 people, how many people are clicking my ad? So we have about a 3.61% click-through rate, meaning for every 100 people that look at my ad, about 3.5, let's just say about 3 people are clicking to see the actual landing page. That's pretty good. In marketing, people will tell you anything, probably a 2.5% or higher CTR is really good. This campaign was 3.61%. So that means the creative, the ad video was doing good. It was doing its job. It was getting people to click on the link in the ad to go to the landing page. So we know that's not the problem, right? So let's look at something else right now. And this is what I was looking at. This is something that really stuck out to me. So I'm getting people on the landing page, right? But why isn't my landing page converting? I saw this metric right here. We have 191 unique outbound clicks, but we only had 71 people that actually got to the landing page. And that's super alarming because if you think about it, I got 71 landing page views. And when we look at this, where I had 5 website purchases, my conversion rate's really about 7% instead of 5 divided by 191. What is that? Instead of a 2% conversion rate. So this means, okay, maybe it's not the landing page yet, right? Maybe it's not. Maybe it's just, I have to figure out why is my page speed so slow, or why aren't people getting to the landing page, right? And once I improve this metric, my cost per acquisition should cut in half pretty much, because for everybody that clicks on the ad, 191 people should be able to see the ad or the landing page. So this is the first thing I had to figure out. And I was hosting my website on ClickFunnels. I switched over to Go High Level for the website. I was compressing the images. I was just taking out some things that were slowing some of the things of the website down. And for some reason, Go High Level just loads a little faster than ClickFunnels. So when I switched it over to Go High Level, I started a new campaign. Let's go over to it real quick. Click-through rate for this campaign, I put it on a $100 a day budget. We spent $146, but I cut it off when I saw something. My unique outbound clicks is now 111. And look at my landing page views. This is when I switched over to Go High Level now. Now we have 2 things that we're observing. Are the ads performing? Yeah, the ads are getting people to the landing page. 4% of people that watch my ad, they're clicking on the link to go to the landing page. Now, are people seeing the actual landing page? We're pretty much at 100%. It's over because 111 outbound clicks, landing page views. We just assume 99% of people are getting to my landing page. Problem solved, right? But now look at this. I only got 1 website purchase, and this was a test purchase on my end. I technically got 0 purchases on this campaign. So what can we come to a conclusion on if I am analyzing this ad campaign? So ads are performing. CPMs, I like my CPMs to be like in that 30 to 40 range. Fine, cool, but still okay. Cost per landing page view, $1, pretty good. From what I learned, you want to be under $1.50 per landing page view. I guess it varies for how high or low ticket your product or your service is. Everything is fine, right? So what is this data telling me? People like the ad, they're clicking on the ad to learn more. Everybody's getting to the landing page. So now it's a landing page problem. What I have to figure out is, okay, people are getting to the landing page. Why isn't my landing page converting? And I'll show you the change I just made. So we're gonna go to my first landing page. Okay, so this was my landing page that we were using. How to get your first wholesale deal for $1 a day. We got a VSL right here, get my first deal now. We have a lot of copy, we have pictures, we have testimonials at the bottom. Pretty ideal, right? It looks clean. So the visuals could be a little better. When I really break down this, somebody that comes from an ad, when I get to this landing page, I don't really know much. And when you look at stats on a landing page, most people don't finish this whole video. So it doesn't matter how good the VSL is. I guess it could increase conversions a little more, but not everybody's watching this whole video. Most people are probably dropping off right here. And then when you check a heat map on your website, I don't have my heat map, but one of my friends showed me a heat map of a lot of his landing pages that he manages. And on the first scroll, so when you go like this, one full scroll, 75% of your audience already dropped off. So it's not a copy problem, right? It's not, this just adds seasoning to the landing page. Already 90% of people dropped off before they even get to this point. So none of this, it doesn't mean I have to go tweak these paragraphs. That's not gonna change anything. I don't have to tweak what's in here. That's not gonna change anything. What I have to change is the first screen that your person sees or that your customer sees. So what's wrong with this that I need to change? And if they're not viewing a lot of this much, and if they're not scrolling past here much, what's the thing that I can change? I can change the wording. How to get your first wholesale deal a day. That doesn't say anything. It doesn't give anybody clarity. I guess it's a hook, but it doesn't give anybody clarity on what they're buying, if that makes sense. I need to change my wording. I need to kind of tell somebody right in this header what this is. What is this gonna do for you? And I gotta show the features on it, all on that hero page without showing it in the VSL. And if they are intrigued enough, they will watch the VSL. But the wording on that hero page is gonna be the most important thing. So what I did is, here's my new landing page that I made, and I'm gonna do my third split test because that second campaign, we solved all the problems. We solved the landing page view problem. Now it's a landing page problem. So this is the new landing page right here. Now I did not optimize it for desktop because 95% of my purchases are gonna be from mobile, but you guys can get the idea. Pretty much everybody sees up into this point right here on mobile. I make this a little smaller, this is a little smaller. But now, when you see this, look at my header now. This AI software will get your first wholesale deal for $1 a day. Way better. And now I have in a sub-headline, look at this. Send hundreds of wholesale offers at the click of a button, powered by AI trained on 1,000 plus real estate wholesale deals, and engineered around what series buyers are actively looking for. Now, once you read all this, you know exactly what this does. And then I wanted to include something in the Discord as well. Include it in your purchase, active Discord with successful wholesalers, objection handling and negotiation scripts, 3 live trainings per week. Look at that. Oh, let me get rid of that. List 5, I don't like that. But now I changed the landing page. This is gonna make it more clear. And this is the beautiful thing about ads, the data tells you everything. Now it's time for me to do my third test. So let's go to this new campaign. Guys, don't look at the numbers yet because I messed it up a little bit. Pretty much just subtract this by 5 because I messed up the pixel a little bit. I did like 5 fake purchases, and don't mind my cleaner guys. And there was a couple duplicate purchases, but we have 8 website conversions with $207 spent. The real cost per acquisition on that is 207 divided by 8. That's $25 per purchase, which is great because I'm literally profiting on my ads. Meaning I'm making $5 every time I spend 25 bucks because every $25 I get a $30 purchase. So, and then it's recurring. They're staying every single month until they churn. So these are profitable ads. I'm getting paid for leads in my business. And let's go all the way down here. This is the problems that we solved. 133 unique outbound clicks, landing page views, 134, pretty much identical. That's what we're looking for. Our click-through rate, 2.96. Definitely want to watch this. If it drops too low, that means maybe creatives are getting fatigued. We got to post new creatives. But right now, 2.96 click-through rate, I'm okay with that. Cost per landing page view, I want this to be a little lower. I want this to be around $1.10. But it's fine. You can't judge a campaign off the performance of one day. This was way lower yesterday. And the frequency, 1.9, meaning I believe that means the average person saw it at least 1.9 to 2 times this ad, which is still good. If the ad didn't burn out yet, I'm still learning ads. But from what I learned, if it gets to 3 plus, probably time to start making new creatives. But if the ads are still performing, doesn't mean kill the campaign yet. My next thing is, this is gonna be my 3rd full day amount spent. I wanna get the $300 spent first to see if my cost per acquisition breaks or if it stays at $25 per purchase. Because if it doesn't break, it's time to increase ad spend. It's time to go because I'm doing $100 a day. I'm gonna increase it 20% because I don't wanna freak out Meta and overload the ad. So I'm gonna increase it to probably $120 a day. If it performs good for another period, 1 to 2 days, I'm gonna increase it another 20%. And I'm gonna keep on going until the ad breaks. That's it so far, guys. This is fun. It's fun learning new things. It's fun, I don't say learning, but like it's fun like when you finally have a budget and money to play with, it's fun to just be like, okay, I'm gonna drop 5 grand this month on ads or 10 grand this month on ads and actually see if I can get a return on this. Because now we're pretty much just sitting at home, uploading creatives, posting them, letting the ads go to work and actually making money from our computer. So this is fun. I appreciate you guys watching. Let me know if you guys want to see more of this type of content. And we'll see you guys in the next video.